Hello. Um, this is my first video ever, and I'm going to talk about panic attacks because that's something that I suffer really bad from. And I had my first panic attack in March, I think. Yeah, early in March. And of course, I didn't know what it was, and I was terrified. I thought I was having a heart attack. Um, I felt like I couldn't breathe. I was getting dizzy, and this anxiety just uh, floating in my body. I mean, so strong. I've never felt an anxiety that strong. And I was terrified, I was dizzy. I felt like I couldn't stand up, so I couldn't walk. Um, it was just a horrible, horrible feeling, and of course, I called the ambulance, and they came and took me to the emergency room, and I spent the night there. But of course, they didn't find anything wrong with me, so they just said it was probably a panic attack, and I didn't really know how to respond to that because I've suffered from anxiety my entire life. I grew up with selective mutism, and then I developed social anxiety, and then panic attack on top of that. So my life has been pretty much about just anxiety and depressions. So I went home and um, yeah, I just went home and I went to bed trying to get some sleep, and I slept through the night. Then I woke up early, and it was that feeling again, the feeling of not getting enough air, and it was so real to me. I thought I was dying, and 100% I thought I was dying, and I started screaming. I was crying. I was on the phone with the ambulance. They were on their way. I seriously, seriously thought that I was having a heart attack and that I was going to die. Like I said, it's the most scary. I never been that scared in my entire life. And once again, at the emergency room, couldn't find a thing wrong with me. So they sent me home with some medication, and that was pretty much it. But the attacks kept coming and coming and coming, and I just felt like my entire life had been turned upside down. I mean, I was used to having anxiety, but not that kind of anxiety, because that overcame everything. I mean, you know that feeling like being close to death? It's like that. You're so sure you're going to die. It's like you're meeting death, and so frightening, so scary, and I was just terrified. And the attacks have kept coming and coming and coming, and here I am, still having panic attacks. Really don't know how to deal with it because the anxiety is so strong. The doctors say just let the sensations be in your body, just feel them and welcome them. But it's not easy to welcome the feeling of death. It's really, really hard, and my life now is like I'm stuck home because I don't go anywhere because I'm afraid of having a panic attack, and I really don't know what to do. And I drink, and that makes it 10 times worse, I know, but it's all I know. Basically, I mean, I've been to rehab. I've lived a pretty rough life. But from all that I've been through, panic attack has been the worst thing ever. It's like I wouldn't even want my enemy to have a panic attack disorder. It's that bad, and I feel like I'm stuck. When I've searched online, this panic away site, I'm trying to, the best I can, I'm trying to, get to know the feeling, but during each attack, I can find something different from the other's attack, and that makes me so sure that I'm going to die. Like, does that even make sense? Does anybody else have it like that? Because, they say, well, you've experienced this anxiety before, and you should know it's just a panic attack. And I'm like, no, because it feels a bit different from each time. And I can't really explain it. I just feel this tightness in my arm and in my chest, and my heart's pounding. This anxiety just coming over me like something I don't know. And the first thing that hits me is run away. I need to get help because I'm dying. And the hospital, they're kind of used to me now because I've been there 8 times, I think, and I've been to a mental hospital twice because of this. I feel I'm just scared all the time. Really, really scared. And it's not a life to live. And of course depression comes over you and you start to think, what's the point of this? And yeah, it's just really a hard situation to be in, because there's no cure. Like, they can't be cured like that. You have to work, and the only one who can help you is you. But when you have these panic attacks, you feel exhausted, you're depressed, and you don't feel like trying, and it's just, yeah. So these are the thoughts of the day. I hope you enjoyed my video, hopefully. And if you have questions, just leave a comment and I'll answer you.